Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's part 10 of my time over here in Spain, and I'm managing Atletico Madrid. And we're second in La Liga at the moment. We're 1 point ahead of Barcelona. There are 3 league games left, however. One of those is Real Madrid, and nobody can beat Real Madrid at the moment. They're absolutely running away with the league. In fact, they're already champions. Now, the fact that they're already champions, does that mean they'll step off the gas a little bit? I don't know. But anyway, 2 league games left. We've got Real Madrid and Athletic Bilbao. And obviously we've also got the big game against Liverpool in the Europa League final. So today we'll be watching Real Madrid. That'll be the first game. And then the second game will be the game against Liverpool in the Europa League final. So a full-strength team out for the Madrid derby. It is Real Madrid, and I am going to play a full-strength team because the fans will expect, obviously, it's a derby game. You know, it's bragging rights on Monday morning at work. They'll expect me to play a full-strength team. We do play Liverpool in 4 or 5 days' time, but I put a rest period in there. So hopefully we don't pick up any injuries. We can put on a half-decent performance and lead us into the Europa League final. It's Capriel in goal, back 4 of Cucurella, Garcia, Christensen and Gran. The 2 in midfield, Barrios and Franco. The 2 wide players, Alvarez and Kilixoy, and Benitez plays just behind and Mordion up front. So if we could keep the loss today down to respectable levels, we don't want to get hammered 6-0 and then go into the Europa League final. We have got the ball at the moment, 7 minutes on the clock, and ball is played through to Kilixoy, but Real Madrid have won the ball in midfield. Obviously they are very, very adept at doing that kind of thing, win the ball back and then mount a counter-attack. Ball's in the box, Gran heads it straight to Wirtz, and Wirtz fires the ball in the back of the net. 7 minutes on the clock and Real Madrid already winning 1-0. Okay, Real Madrid now with throw-in. Little cheeky back heel there, and they obviously are basking in the fact that they're already champions, and by a fair way. I mean, let's not try and make ourselves feel better here. They are the best team in Spain by a long way. They've just beaten Barcelona as well 2-1. So Gran plays the ball out there and gives the ball away again. Gran not having the best of games at all. And Bellingham is going to have a do. No, he's not. He plays it back to Rodrigo. Bellingham now. We can't cope with them at the moment. They just, if you look through their team, though, it's a team full of Ballon d'Or potential winners, isn't it? It's going to be very, very, very difficult to overhaul Real Madrid in this league. 14 minutes on the clock and they're absolutely taking us to the cleaners. It is now 2-0 and if this carries on till full time, it could actually be a 6-0 of this. This is not ideal at all. Okay, back with another Militao throw on this side, and he plays the ball in the box. That has been given as a penalty. So this could be 3-0 after 18 minutes. And you wouldn't believe, would you? We are the second best team. This moment in time, well, we were. Depends on Barcelona are playing today. They've got an away game. But we were the second best team in Spain. You wouldn't think so, would you? Real Madrid absolutely walking this league. Absolutely walking it. It would be quite interesting to see, not that it's possible, but how would Real Madrid do in the English Premier League? Because the English Premier League is meant to be like the best league in the world. But, in the Spanish league, absolutely walking it. Okay, we've actually got the ball in their half. And it's a bit of a weird one for me, this, because I'm not really... obviously, I don't want it to be a cricket score, but I'm not unduly worried about this game because we have actually got Champions League football for next season. Because the team in 4th place can't catch us. So whether we finish second or third, I'm guessing Barcelona will overhaul us. Ball's in the back of the net though. Oh, and the linesman's flag has gone up. So Real Madrid scored 3 very, very, very easy goals. No linesman's flags, no VAR. And as soon as we get the ball in the back of the net, the linesman's flag goes up. Don't want to see that again. Thank you very much. Absolutely disgraceful. Okay, half an hour on the clock. And like I say, we have got Champions League football for next season. But I mean, if Real Madrid, well, I'm saying if, obviously, Real Madrid are going to be in there. It's 4-0. We're getting absolutely battered here. Absolutely battered. And I did fear this. If this is going to be an 8 or 9-0, I don't think we're winning the Europa League. Because this is going to demoralise the lads completely. And this is my full-strength team. That's what I would class it to be. Of course, you know. Oh, and we've got Amodian's injured as well now, you know. So, let me just have a quick look at this now. Amodian is slightly injured. They're saying bring on... I think I brought this lad. Yeah, I brought this lad out of the reserve team. Okay, yeah, we will make that change then. So we've had a goal disallowed from Alvarez, and now our main striker, who's our top goal scorer for the season, is also out. I don't know how long that's going to be for. If that's Europa League final as well, then we may as well kiss goodbye to that. But, yeah, not great, is it? 4-0. Kiliksoy is also now injured as well. So we are going to say we're angry. I mean, what else can you do? You can't be pleased with that, can you? You know, I mean, I know they're the best team in the league by a long, long way. But so we're making 2 forced injuries there. And so Villanaro is very, very unproven. He's not been tested at all. He's playing as the main striker. And Kiliksoy has also gone off injured as well. So... leading very, very nicely, this, isn't it? The script here is going very, very nicely Football Manager's way, because the next game is massive. It's Liverpool. It's a Europa League final. Tick, 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 tick for Football Manager. 60 minutes on the clock. Camavinga now on that side throws the ball into the area, and weirdly, a very wasteful ball there for Real Madrid. But Christensen there gives them the ball back. So it's as you were. Wirtz now, who's absolutely taken us to the cleaners today. Camavinga. I mean, the names just roll off the tongue, don't they? I don't know what to do here. I mean, do I stay on normal tactic? Do I drop into something very conservative and try and stop them scoring any more goals? I think, to be honest, that's probably the wisest thing to do. Well, they're just toying with us. I think if we've got any kind of ambition to win La Liga, forget it. Oh, it's 5-0. Absolutely. Oh, my word. This is going so badly. Well, we have dropped into a cautious low block now. To be quite honest, I don't think we could have wished for a worse game. Just before this game against Liverpool. This is an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Because as we know, English Premier League teams in Europe are a force to be reckoned with. They may well put on the same kind of show that Real Madrid have done here. And we do get a tackle in there. Ball pings off to Gusto though. We do get a little bit of luck there, and we've not had any luck at all in this game. And as we all know, you do need a little bit of luck in football to, get the results. We've already had 2 players go off in the first half injured, and we had a goal disallowed. Alvarez 2-1. Alvarez goal at 2-1 could have been. I'm not saying it would have been a game changer, but let's see. I mean. It's like watching men against boys. Absolutely like watching men against boys. Okay, ball played to Rosso now, and there's the only attack that we had, we scored a goal, and the linesman's flag went up. Gusto there, just dancing through our penalty area like there's nobody there. Alvarez is now looking tired. It's probably time to make some more changes. My team's looking pretty shattered, isn't it? Let's bring Stahl on in midfield. Who else can we bring on? Morato can come on as well for Barrios. And we'll just centralise him a little bit. Okay, well, fortunately, I've put 3 days rest in after this game. My team is looking absolutely shattered. And the Europa League this season has definitely taken it out of us, hasn't it? Europa League, the Spanish Cup. I mean, we've been busting a gut in the league, to be honest. I mean, getting to the position that you know, that we're in has been a monumental effort. And once again, we're angry. You know, even the AI is saying that we're angry. Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. What did Barcelona? Barcelona got beat 4-2 by Espanyol. Right, okay. So it's all down to that last game as to whether we get second or third. But it doesn't really matter. I don't think there's any prize money in the Spanish league. I've not been aware of any yet. So even that doesn't really matter. But a bit of a horror show. But as you can see there, Real Madrid, 106 points. Likely to finish on 109 points, which could put them like, what's that, 29 points ahead of us. My word, they are unbeatable. Well, certainly not the game and definitely not the result I would have wanted for a massive game for us now. It's the Europa League final. It's against Liverpool. Fortunately, it's on a neutral ground, so we won't have Anfield to deal with or the Anfield crowd to deal with. Okay, it's fingers crossed, wish us luck moving into this game against Liverpool. Well, here we go, it's the big one. Caprile in goal, a back four of Cucurella, Garcia, Christensen and Gran. Two in midfield, Barrios and Franco. The two wingers, Alvarez and Kilixoy, and Benitez playing just behind Amordion. And thankfully, none of those injuries were bad enough to keep those players out of the lineup today. Well, we have won this trophy 3 times in the past, so our track record is very, very good. But the Spanish newspaper headlines after the Real Madrid game, they all just said one word: humiliating. And basically my players had to pay the costs of all the travelling fans. 90,000 was the payout. Absolutely humiliating. Okay, well, no early goals in this game. 18 minutes on the clock, and we are playing in our blue strip today. Always takes a little bit of time for me to get used to that. When I'm commentating, I kind of start getting quite excited when the red shirts have got it. No, we're in blue today. Gran plays the ball into midfield, Franco. And we are having a little bit of a possession in this game here. So Benitez now floats the ball in, and Mordion heads the ball in the back of the net, and we are winning 1-0 against Liverpool. And that was a trademark Amordion goal, and it's so nice to see that injury picked up against Real Madrid didn't rule him out for this game, because those front three, when they're on form, there's not many teams can live with them. Well, apart from Real Madrid, obviously. But then, they were quite lucky in that game, in a way. I mean, I know that's probably a silly thing to say, but Amordion and Kilixoy both had to go off, and Alvarez had a goal disallowed. So, okay, Gran going to take the throw-in now. Play to Kilixoy. Kilixoy is in the box, slides the ball across, and unfortunately, we can't convert that one. Headed now to Alvarez. Playing much, much, much better in this game now. But we do need to keep our players fit. Okay, but a loose ball there. As I'm saying, we're playing really well. That was a nice tackle there in midfield. And the ball, for once, does ping off to a blue shirt. Put the flags out. Okay, as the half-time whistle there blows, Liverpool did come back into it a little bit. Up to then, they hadn't really done anything. 3 shots, 2 on target. The XG, though, is very, very poor in this game. We are going to say that we're pleased. Let's deliver that team talk. And let's have a look for any tiredness. We're all looking okay at the moment, but we do need to keep these 11 players on the pitch for as long as we possibly can. Okay, second goal is absolutely vital in this game. Szoboszlai now going to take a corner here for Liverpool. The ball's headed, and I think that rolled along the goal line. Okay, Liverpool's managers obviously had a word with him at half-time. And shot there, and that's hit the post. My word. So the look that we didn't get in the last game, we're getting it in bucket loads in this game. Let's see if we can keep that going. Keep hitting the frame of the goal, Liverpool. Take that in the air. Nicely taken from Capriel there. We do need a second goal, though. Okay, they do say in football that it's swings and roundabouts. You know, the luck always evens itself out. And, well, at the moment, we're definitely on the right side of that. And the ball's hit the crossbar now. My word, how much more good luck can we get in this game? Go on, chase him. Okay, Samu now. Samu with the ball. Alvarez. Ping the ball forward. Benitez. Benitez is going to do what with this? He's going to give it away. He has gone out for a corner, though, and it's a throw-in. And I'm getting way too excited here. Okay, it's a free kick. Free kick. Never mind the throw-in. Benitez fires the ball, and now we've hit the crossbar as well. So that's evening the look out a little bit. Okay, 70 minutes on the clock. 20 minutes of this game left. We are winning 1-0, but Liverpool have come right back into the game. It's a very, very even game now, with Liverpool very slightly on top. I've dropped into a mid-block, not a low block. I don't really want to invite Liverpool onto us too much. We are on a cautious mentality, but we've taken our star men off now, and we're trying to hold this game. So Stahl, Morato, Vermeeren have come on to try and hold it in midfield, and Bergvall is playing just behind a very tired Amordion up front. Okay, it is Liverpool again now. Szoboszlai. I'm sure our luck is not going to hold out for the whole of the rest of this 20 minutes. We have got a little bit of a breakaway on. Gran has got two players on him. He's got nobody up, and he loses that ball there. And that was very unintelligent from Gran. Gran should just have turned around and played the ball backwards, but instead he just gave the ball away. And Liverpool now starting to turn it on a little bit. Not ideal this, if I'm honest. We are not going to get away for the rest of this game. And Darwin Núñez there heads the ball into about row 25. About 10 minutes of this game left now. Liverpool coming on very strong. 11 shots. 12 now. 7 on target. Franco is tied. Yes, we'll make that change. 3 minutes of time added on. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can. We have won the Europa League against one of Europe's giants, Liverpool. English Premier League teams are so difficult to beat in any European competition. And after that, Real Madrid, a horror show. Let's say it was a horror show. I mean, this is a sight for sore eyes. And actually, let's forget about the Real Madrid result. They are a long, long, long way ahead of any team in Spain. This and the league position this season, we're in the Champions League next season, is an absolute success. And of course there, we're waving that trophy around, a 1-0 win against Liverpool in the Europa League final, and we are for, well, we're going to say we have got one game to play in the league, but I don't think we need to bother too much about that one. We will have a look at the league in a second, but we're highly delighted with that, and a nice bit of silverware there for me as manager of Atletico Madrid. Very handy 7.37 million coming in, and that is very nice indeed. Gaffer brings big success for the Atletico Madrid fans, and of course, mind you, it might have been having to pay that 90,000 back to the travelling fans for the Real Madrid game. Maybe that spurred them on. Maybe they thought, you know what, we can't afford to do that again. And well, a very, very nice result against Liverpool. Although I have to say, we had a massive, massive slice of luck in that game, times about 6. How many times did they hit the frame of the goal? So one last look at the league table. Like I say, I'm going to play the last game of the season off camera now, and then I'll go straight into a transfer window. But we are in second place in the in La Liga. You wouldn't think so after that horror performance. I mean, let's have a look at what Real Madrid have done this season. Let's just have a quick look. Are they unbeaten? No, they're not. They actually got beat by Real San Sebastian 5-3. They lost to Rennes in the Champions League quarter-final 3-2. So they're not unbeaten this season. Very, very strange. So actually, Real Madrid are not even in the Champions League final. Rennes of France knocked them out. How bizarre. So what does that say about that result against them? They absolutely annihilated us. And a quick look down that left-hand side there. Top goal scorer, Amordian, 38 goals. He was the leading goal scorer in the Europa League as well with 12. Highest average rating, Amordian, 7.53. Most assists, Cucurella with 15 assists. Very, very good player, Cucurella. I think once I got him settled into that left fullback role, he actually did very, very well. And most player of the match awards, Samu Amordian as well. 11 player of the match awards. Well, very mixed blessings in this episode. We got absolutely demolished in the first game, leading me to think we were going to get demolished in the second game. It could have been a very different scoreline against Liverpool. My word, I mean, that Núñez header should have hit the back of the net. Instead, it hit row 25. And they must have hit the frame of the goal at least, 5-6 times through the game. And, yeah. But let's not dwell on all of that. I'm sounding a bit glass half empty here. Let's go glass half full. We're going to finish second or third in La Liga, which is brilliant. We will get Champions League football now for next season. And we've just won the Europa League against one of the Premier League's elite teams. English Premier League teams are so difficult to beat in Europe. And we've just beaten one in the final and lifted that shiny silverware. Okay, I'm going to go off and do a transfer window now, and let's see whether I can bring a little bit of style into, a little bit more substance into the team. Let's see if we can give Real Madrid a bit more of a run for the money next season, and well, do reasonably well in the Champions League. We ain't going to win it, but let's try and put up a decent showing. But I think that's going to be down to me getting the right players in. And of course, quite a few of my star players are wanted by the big clubs. So you never know, bit of money coming in, but quite a lot of money going out, I would imagine. All right, I will leave it on that note. We're Europa League champions, and that is, well, it's a very nice thing to say at the end of an episode. Transfers ahoy, and we'll see you next time.